Hi and welcome, Dan Thorpe here. Today I want to give you a new blues workout, okay? We're doing it in the key of D, which is a really cool key on the guitar. I'm going to show you some really cool things, some high up licks, some low down riffs, and so everything in between, okay? We're going to do a little turnaround, we're going to have a lot of fun. The blues is one of the most cool things you can play on the guitar, of course. You can have endless fun with it, but it's knowing what to do and how to transfer it into other keys, which is really powerful. So doing workouts like this with me and the other workouts on my channel are going to help you because you'll be able to see the different things in different keys, okay? So you'll be able to jam the blues anytime, any place. You know, like when you see videos of Clapton and BB King on stage and all the blues legends like Buddy Guy, and they're all just jamming and they're doing it with ease no matter what the song, okay? That's the point that you want to get to with the blues. So it's not just about playing the blues, it's about playing it to a high standard and really knowing it inside out. These little workouts are going to really help with that, okay? So some of the things we're going to look at, we're going to include, you know, just some little licks. Simple licks like that, some blues scale stuff. You know, just some stuff like that, and then little turnarounds as well that you can do fingerstyle. Simple turnarounds like that, okay? This is very much a beginner lesson, so let's begin. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is the blues shuffle like this. Okay, it's going to be a little bit of a warm-up, okay, to get the fingers going a bit, okay? 5th fret of the A string with the index finger, plug that twice. 9th fret of the D string with the pinky, plug that once. 7th fret of the D string with the ring. You don't have to hold any fingers on the strings here, okay? So this allows you, if you can't quite stretch from that 5th fret to the 9th fret, take the index off, to the 9th fret, then the 5th fret. Try and use index for 5th fret, pinky for 9, ring for 7. Okay, then we're going to drop it down a string to the low E string for the A note, okay? So it's 5th fret of the low E string, 9th fret of the A string, 7th fret of the A string. Okay, we're just going to do that 4 times each or something like that, okay? You know, I'll set the timer and we'll just do it to the timer in a moment. The next thing I'm going to do then is the blues scale, just 1 octave. Okay, that's just nice, and then we're going to run back down the scale. Okay, it's good to go up and down the scale. So what is the scale? This is the blues scale, very, very useful, of course, okay? You can play loads of licks, loads of riffs with this, okay? So again, it's that same starting point with that D note, 5th fret of the A string, 8th fret of the A string, then 5, 6, 7 of the D string, then 5, 7 of the G string. Add a bit of vibrato on at the end if you like, okay? It's really useful in blues. Then we're going to reverse it. So 7 to 5 on the G string, 7, 6, 5 on the D, 8, 5 on the A. And again, finish that with some vibrato there. So that's... If you can use down and ups alternating, that's great, it's even better. Okay, the next one then we're going to do some chords. We're just going to strum the D7 and the G7. Okay? So D7 is open D string, 2nd fret of the G, 1st fret of the B, 2nd fret of the high E. I like to do an arpeggiated strum close to the bridge. Okay, so it really brightens up the sound. You can do it here closer to the neck, but I like to do it close to the bridge. Well, not too close. Sounds a bit cold, but a bit closer than normal, because it just really highlights the sort of tones in the chord. When I do the G7, I'm basically playing a partial G7. Okay, some people play a G7 like this, but a little trick I like to do makes the G7 a bit easier and a bit cleaner sounding is just put the ring finger 3rd fret of the low E, let it rock back so it kills off the A string. Okay, and then open D, open G, open B, and then 1st fret high E. It means we don't have to put that middle finger down, which can make that G7 really awkward for some people. And it makes it quite a bassy sounding chord. I quite like to get rid of that 2nd bass note on the A string and just have that A string dead. Okay, it really brightens up the chord a bit. we're just going to strum those. 4 strums on each. It's very simple in that sense with the rhythm because we want to keep it focused on the fretting hand, I should say. The next thing we're going to do then is a blues lick based around that blues scale we did. But we're just going to do this, okay? So hopefully this will help you recap the scale because you've moved on to something else, come back, which helps cement it in the memory when you jump back and forth between things. And all this is simple little lick. It's that starting point at that 5th fret A string, 7th fret of the G, and then 5, 6, 7 on the D, and then we're going to finish off on 5 of the G. Okay, and again. Alright, that's that little one. Very simple. Next up then we're going to do this turnaround, which is a turnaround in the key of D, and it sounds like this. Okay, and all that is simple. Okay, some people complicate these turnarounds, but sometimes you just need a simple little groove like that. And all it is A string open, high E string open, which kind of outlines the A7th chord, which is a chord, in the key of D. Then we're going to go 5th fret. So 5th fret of the D string, open high E, 4th fret, open high E, 3rd fret of the D again, open high E, 2nd fret of the D, again we're staying on the D, open high E. So we got, just to recap so far, A string, high E string. Then we're just playing D string notes with an alternating high E string. So 5th fret of the D, high E, open, 4th fret of the D, high E, open, 3rd fret of the D, high E, open, 2nd fret of the D. And then, little power chord, 1st fret of the A string, 3rd fret of the D string, and then open A, 2nd fret of the D. So all together that is. Okay, simple. Okay, sounds kind of dark at the ending on its own, but it's cool. It works when you go back into the, the whole 12-bar blues, whichever blues you want to play, whether it be the shuffle. Like that, it would work going into that, okay? But there's loads of different styles of blues you can play. Finally then, we're going to do a little lick, okay? And it's going to be this. And then we're going to repeat it and change it slightly. Okay, so what is this lick? Okay, basically, again, we're starting on the D note, okay? Because we're in the key of D. But what we're doing, we're playing fret 12 of the D string with the ring finger, fret 10 of the G string with the index, and fret 12 of the G string with the ring. But we're bending that. Okay, so when you bend it, keep the pressure on and bring it back. That's called a bend and release, and you'll get. Okay, and then we're going to go back to fret 10 of the G, fret 12 of the D. With vibrato. And then finally we're going to repeat that. But do 2 bends. Okay, so when you do the repeat, it's 12 of the D, 10 of the G, 12, bend and release, quick 10, bend and release on the 12, quick 10, and back to the 12 on the D. So all together. And then the second time. Okay, there you go. Let's put it together with a timer and have some fun. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed that workout. That was a lot of fun to do. Some nice varied stuff, all in the key of D. Blues is really cool. If you enjoy the blues, check out my Breakthrough Beginner course. I've got some basic stuff there on the blues that's really going to help you. If you need to get the fundamentals down, it's not a blues course, but it's a good all-round course for guitar players, okay? And you know, it's going to help you, and it comes with the 7-day transformation course, and you can get it on the link below. There's loads to enjoy there, particularly if you enjoy all my other stuff. But if you want more blues workouts from me, you can check out this video here and this video here and have a lot of fun. Right, thank you so much for watching. Cheers, bye bye.